So the Tori rework, which a lot of people are waiting on, we have gotten another new sneak peek, but in this video I'll show you every single sneak peek we've gotten, every single image of the new Tori rework, and there are a lot. There's a lot actually. And to be honest, overall the new Tori rework looks pretty good. It's very canonically accurate. Hopefully I said that right. And yeah, overall I can't wait. It's going to come update 6, I think. If they maybe hurry up, it's probably gonna come 5.5, but I don't think they'll be finishing it by that time, because you know it takes a lot of time. These developers, you know, they like to take their extra time. They like to take their sweet time when they, you know, make new content. I mean, most of the time they sleep half the, you know, update time. They sleep for the 4 months and then they work 4 months the left, you know, what's left. There also there's a lot actually. So to begin with, there's a bunch of them in front of the screen right now, and it's like a couple birds, you know, changing the colors, you know, flying, waving their, you know, wings, and a lot of stuff basically. You know, I would say every single one. I won't describe every single one, but overall, what's on the screen currently is all the sneak peeks and showcases and images and every single thing we've gotten. And remember that they're changing the moves as well. So we're getting new moves, we're getting, you know, a completely new model. It's probably going to have different animations. It's going to fly differently. The moves are going to shoot differently. They're going to be executed differently. The grips will probably be very different. So it's probably going to have more damage. We're going to be better in PvP and PvE, hopefully, because it's a mythical. It has to match Mochi at least, which it should have as many moves. It should have all the transformations. This is a Soen. So overall, they should just make the kind of move that is deserving of the mythical, you know, tier, which is like 1% or 0.5%. I'm not sure which it is, but either or, you know, it deserves to be as good. As a matter of fact, I'd say it should be better than Mochi because it's a mythical Soen, not a mythical Paramisha. It's a mythical Soen, which is a lot rarer. So it should be stronger, considering it has transformations, etc. You know, it should be worth a lot. It should do a lot of, you know, it should be kind of busted in itself. You know, when you climb the ladders, the more rare something is, the more busted it should be in my eyes, because that means less people have it, the more it's going to be worth. And the overall is just a good thing. Like you have to pay a lot and you have to trade a lot to even get this very strong fruit. And it makes sense. Like it makes 0 sense for, let's say, a Magro Pika to be better than a 1%. So I believe that developers should always focus on, you know, making how busted the fruit is depending on the rarity, because, you know, very few people will be having this fruit, you know, compared to how many people will have a spin or a suki or a kilo. You know, spin, suki, kilo should be almost very weak. It's like super weak. While, you know, as you go up the ranks of how rare it is, you know, it's gonna be stronger. So there will be rare people, you know, who have these fruits who will be busted, and they kind of deserve it because, you know, they got themselves a rare fruit in any way. Even if it was given to them for free, they, you know, they got that by luck. You know, so that's in itself kind of like a way where they kind of deserve it. By skill, if you get it like through grinding, by putting your time in, by trading for it, whatever, right? And overall, that's how it should work, because that means only a few people will have busted ability. Also, it makes 0 sense for them to they should be putting all their focus on fruits that actually like matter, like fruits that, you know, are hard to get, because if they're hard to get, there needs to be a reward for getting this like hard to get thing, and the reward has to be like, it has to be polished, it has to be strong, it has to be, you know, everything like along those lines. You just have to make it the best fruit, best looking fruit, the best fruit in the game, because that's like the reward for getting this difficult fruit that you get, you know. And overall though, like Tori Rework, hopefully they do that. Hopefully they make it very good. If a legendary is still better than a mythical, to me that's just stupid, you know, because why would anybody ever try getting it then? You know, what's the point in getting the mythicals ever? You know, it just doesn't make any sense. If a Pika is better, everyone's just gonna stick to the Pika, right, instead of getting the Tori. So overall, the only people do like people who want to like maybe change your playstyle up, but most people won't, and that will create like this like climbing the ranks like of like fruits, like rarity like ranks, whatever. But yeah, rambled on for too long. Check out the video yesterday. We was talking about I forgot actually, but yeah.